Okay, guys, another video again. This one will be talking about the source zone. Yeah, I just call it source zone, but I'll explain why I'm calling that. But again, guys, please don't get confused. These things are like same thing, just that I've been like putting them in different ways, trying to make sense out of it. So it doesn't mean that you need to like label all these things and know all these names. No. The whole idea is for you to understand, because the most important thing is you seeing those things in the market and also capitalize from it, because those are the most important things. Because you can know something, but you can know the names and names and names and names, but at the end of the day, names in when it's come to money, actually they don't really matter. It's like knowing that pound is what do they call, I forgot what, it's a cable, something like that. You like knowing different things, like I know this, I know this, I know this, but the question would be like, are you making money? Are you seeing things that you're supposed to see, like in the market, so you can make money out of it? Those are the most important thing. So here, it's a similar thing, because if you look at this whole thing, it's like a bread and butter again, guys. The market is like one thing. It doesn't change. It's like one thing keep on happening over and over and over and over again. So for you, you must see those things. So here, I think I'll try to explain these two one first, then we'll go to this one, and then we'll go to the examples. So this is a source zone. I think here I made a mistake. No. Yeah, it's fine. I see. Okay. So we have a basic one, source zone as liquidity. So this one is more like clear. Why I'm zooming it, losing quality. Okay, but I think everyone will just see the bread and butter again. So if we check this one, this is like it's a clear proper 50% retracement, 50% retracement. And trust me, not to say you don't find this kind of patterns, but most of the time, you won't find exactly something like this. Sometimes there will be spaces. I will also explain it. Sometimes you'll find spaces. Sometimes you'll find like perfect in the beginning, and then it end up just like fly after that. Sometimes you find it not perfect in the beginning, but become perfect at the top. So at the end of the day, the reason this one I just call it as a liquidity is because it's a basic one. It's that is one that do something like this: trap above, come below, and take liquidity. Sometimes it will be like something like this, a failure swing. But at the end of the day, if you look at this one is just like going accordingly. There's no other things. But now, when we go to the other one, which is let me just go here. These as so soon as liquidity. Nah. Oh yeah, as a setup. So now, if you look at this one, for an example, we have a basic one that is happening here. Here I wrote like hidden, but the quality pictures are in Discord. So this one, somehow here, we were expecting something like this to go up, but this thing created another environment. So again here, we were waiting for price if you have to break above, come back straight here, and goes up. But if you check here, what the price did is like, it just created another similar situation as like this after some time. You understand? So these things are things that you're going to see, and you have to like capitalize from them, because S again, it has to lies on what's the major target. Then when it retrace, that's where it's going to retrace here, because it left something here. If this thing, they left it here in the beginning, that's where most likely price will try to rebalance from that zone. Similar here, you can do in the beginning, also second, but here, and then press balance here and just move. You're waiting here forever, but price just like trap in the beginning and just like move. Let me explain it again. so you can have like an understanding. I think somewhere I did mention it, but again, we do have enough time. So this is it. So you're going to get this type of moves like in the market. Remember, this will be your potential target. It's another similar thing, potential target. Another similar thing, potential target. So this is what we're going to see. Sometimes price will just move up, start to create these things here. So where is the imbalance? Is here. Where is most likely price to go? Here. Why? Bigger time frame, moved up, retrace, break the structure, come back, trap above, tick below, move up. Then we have this one again, where price will do this. 50% is achieved. Liquidity, 50% is achieved. So this is an order flow. Then price move like this. And then start another, start another, come back, break the structure. What's happening on a bigger time frame? This one is fulfilled. This one is not fulfilled. Price coming back, hitting this one, goes up. See? Another one. Then we have another one here where price potentially it fulfilled almost everything. Let's say we get the proper setup here, proper setup, proper, and price move like this. Then what do we have? We have price like moving up, price moving up, retrace, move up again. But this one is going to be tricky a bit because you might be looking for this, but there's nothing left here in reality. The only one that is left is potentially this one. Then they're going to trap here, going up. Then we have a flip, where's a breaker, and then price come back, fill this one, and then move up. So those are the things that you're going to see, and you're going to deal with them. This one would help you to understand where price it might land, a potential zone where price it might land. Remember, going back to a W, which is a wick, B, body, P, price inefficient, or imbalance, or fair value gap. This is where they left things here. Sometimes you find there's a wick, it's going to mitigate that wick. Maybe here there's a body, mitigate that body. Here it's maybe there's a wick, a huge candle just broke that one, a wick, and then price come back to this one. Okay, so we are back at it here. So these are the things that you're going to see and able to, and don't forget, guys, all these things is like hidden. Yes, hidden. Then we have which one that we, oh, this is what I was explaining. See, these are like swings. Price leave this, leave this, leave this. But somewhere, trap also take this thing up. You go. Again, this one will also depend where is the major target. Once it hit this one, just know that price will more likely to fulfill this one and then start to go up again. Okay, this can be like so here we have injection. This is a minor one, but this is a major one. See what the price did here. Support, resistance, breaker structure, buy. Not to say that we won't buy at this area. We only buy at this type of area when we find something like this. break, come next to this zone, break above, come back, move, because there's what? There's inducement. But here, it started here, goes, it's a failure. What do you expect? Boom. Price, use this one. And then break out again. Look, we have a break again. Remember, this is a valid trading range, this one. And then what the price did, coming below this, obviously, we're still using similar thing. Hidden. Look what the price did. Entry goes up. This is what I was talking about. You see, here we were expecting price to come back to take out this one so it can move up. But price decided to create another inducement, leaving this low and create another break here, coming back to this one. And then take this one, and then it seems like there was news or something here. And then price goes trap above, came back and mitigate this one, and then price continuing like move further up. And again, this one would depend also where is the potential measure target. And you can see, or we can safely say that demand, saying this is liquidity waiting, maybe say this liquidity waiting, maybe liquidity waiting. This thing doesn't even care. Look at this one. We might say price took liquidity here. This is our sell. Yes, it did. Liquidity here. You want to sell here. Look, smash people. Look, swing, because there's a lot of things. That's why they will need a lot of stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. But at the end of the day, they don't touch the supply. They don't touch the demands. And when they come back, the object has been achieved at the top. So if they're coming from a bigger time frame, these things, they will use them to put people in, because here you've been waiting for a whole week or something. It's like, are you waiting? And it's coming back, this thing. But it's creating another one. Just smashes you here, put you in, boom. Start another cycle again. So it's like cycles and cycles and cycles from bigger time frame, smaller time frame. Your challenge is to train your mind to see these things. That's why I'm keep on saying I won't do much examples, because I know that first time seeing this thing, first time working with this whole thing. Guys, I have 3 notebooks. I have the 4th one. I've been writing patterns and patterns. Sometimes I'll write same thing because I'm confused. Sometimes I don't want to take it easy. I'll like keep on learning and learning and learning, because somewhere somehow you need to allow your mind to like take it easy, take it in for quite some times, and then so we can understand. But me, I was like too aggressive and all that. But somehow I was like, let me go slow and see like how things goes. But at the end of the day, you'll notice that you're going to have a lot of things. But as long as you keep on like practicing this thing over and over and over and over again, you start to notice that there's nothing here. The only thing that we see here is like market keep doing the same thing, tripping the buyers and the sellers at the same time. And then some people will see a break coming over here, put people in, put them out, take them out again. Same thing. Even when they go down, it's a similar thing. Same concept over and over and over again. And if we look at this thing at the larger scale, you'll notice that there's a lot of people that they are busy with. Like in terms of you can use like different strategies. You'll notice that there's a lot of people that they are busy with. That's why I'm saying I don't believe this thing was designed for us. I don't really believe this thing was designed for us. I think the people who designed this thing, the way I see it, is like they started designing the market first before everything. They knew They understand the human psychology. They understand like everything about us. So they created the market. After they created the market, they know that the market move like this. And then they use certain people, influencers. Other people can't be trusted. I've noticed a lot, they will use a lot of influencers. Even the people that gave us some great books, we think like they're great. I just like, I see a lot of loopholes there. Somehow, I won't go deep on that, but trust me, some of those people are part of the very same people who have created this whole thing. So what they're doing is that they will create those people as like public figures, and they will come with a certain information to the public, and then we going to subscribe to that thing, because automatically when we get knowledge from these people, then you see, this is the real thing that these people created. So now how they hook us in, they give us a real thing in the beginning. So your intuition, your soul, your beliefs and everything will be like, yeah, this is a real thing. But now between the real thing, there's something that doesn't make sense now. And only few people can get out of this thing knowing that no, the only thing that is working is this one. But this one, no, it doesn't work. So they will put 2% of what's working or 20% of what's working, 80% of not um, working kind of things. Then this one, that's where we battle with in most cases. And they made us not to question this 20%. So that's why every time you always gonna blame yourself. Maybe like I need this, I need this. No, the question is like, what is the information they're giving us? Something I've mentioned before also is things that we need to think about. But at the end of the day, it's like same thing over and over and over and over again. But this thing, trust me, guys, this thing, the more like you practice this thing, the more you trade, the more you see, you uncover, you see like different things happening in the market. You start to question. To be honest, I question myself like what I've been doing over the past years. Not to saying I'm not grateful, but I'm like, what I was doing, right? Why I wasn't seeing some particular things that I'm seeing like in the market. But at the end of the day, these things, this thing was not designed for us. And these people have done it so good in a way that we find it hard to really question this whole like industry. So we have to keep on what's that? That's why we keep on blaming ourselves. They made us blame ourselves